Alright, boys and girls, we're here on GMA Activity 2. And so what I want you to do today is to go back and think about what we talked about last week in class. We talked about groups, multiplicative relationships, and additive relationships. So when we were practicing on Activity 1, we were laying out our steps. So that's what I want you to do now. I want you to lay out your GMA. So remember, grouping symbols would be your parentheses or your brackets. M stands for multiplicative, so that's any of your multiplying or dividing actions. And then A stands for your adding or subtracting actions. So what I'd like you to do now is to go ahead and try to solve this on your own. And then when you solve it on your own, I want you to go ahead and check your work and compare it with mine. So at this time, I want you to pause the video, try to solve it, and then check your work with mine. Remember, there's going to be 2 steps because there are 2 actions in this expression. Alright, that should have given you enough time to solve the actions that you see in this expression. So if you will look at this first piece, 25 minus 6 times 2, I'm going to go ahead and write the multiplication sign above that dot to remind me what's going on. If I think about groups, I don't have any groups in this expression, so I'm going to cross that off. The next thing would be multiplicative actions. I have subtraction, then I have multiply, so I'm going to go ahead and underline my multiplicative actions. And 6 times 2 is 12. So I'm going to write that right underneath the piece that I underlined. And then I'm going to drop all the other pieces that we did not solve. So when I go back to my list of what I need to do next, I'm looking for multiplicative actions. I don't have any, so I can go ahead and cross that off. And the last piece would be any additive actions. So when I look at this problem and I see 25 minus 12, I first think about 12 being made up of 10 and 2. So if I'm at 25 and I go backwards 10, that's at 15. And if I go 2 more, I will be at the number 13. And 13 is your answer. If you didn't get this answer and you didn't have your steps in order like mine, make corrections at this time.